Nadia, I liked how you came out and you connected with the audience immediately. Do you guys always say something? Does one of you make a point to say something to the audience and introduce yourselves every time? Okay. I would encourage that. I think it's just a great way off the bat to include everyone together. And so I thought that was really cool that you did. The first thought I had when I heard you guys is you sound so good. You play really well together. You seem to catch each other's cues. When you come to big kind of character changes, I see you kind of all attempting to kind of switch gears together, which I think is great. What is the mood of the beginning? Does anybody have a descriptive word for how you feel? Just give it a shot. Somebody yell something out.
A descriptive word or a descriptive set of words?
Anything.
I guess I envision the beginning, like you just wake up and it's a nice sunny day and the sun's like rising and everything just like becoming active again. Okay,
I like that a lot. Can you, Nadia, play the first 3 bars alone, if you don't mind? Is that okay? And think about what you just said, and let's hear that. Beautiful. So another word that came to my mind was friendly. Something pleasing, something without a lot of hard edges, and I love the way you just play that. Can you guys all play the first couple measures together, thinking about what she said, if you agree? And if you don't agree, I would love to hear a difference of opinion. But thinking of that, and thinking of something friendly, so, and arching the phrase, so not da 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 yum da 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 da, but ya da 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 yum ba da dum ba da da ya da 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 da. Try to keep the phrase as long as possible. Everybody focus, and it's not a landing point, but just that first quarter note, see how that feels, while taking into account the overall arc of the phrase. And she has da ba. It's on the 1, 2, 3 da da. Sarah, do you think you can bring that out? Like, that's an interesting part for me. I liked that, and I noticed that you guys started a little slower. Did you guys notice that? How did it feel? Do you like that tempo better? Or do you think that was just kind of a byproduct of just thinking about what I said? So try it. I liked your original tempo just a little bit better. So not too fast, but with that sweep. So try it again. And Sarah, I want to hear you on that Pitts. The D, A, F sharp triple stop. That's a really cool moment, okay? two celli start having your half note accents. Dum, 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 boom, boom, boom. I want you guys to be more insistent. You are the driving force for the fast notes, okay? And what I find is kind of counterintuitive is often the people with the slower the beat, the more behind they are. So in the San Francisco Symphony, first violins will be playing melody, and the people, like the basses or the cello, just the whole notes, they'll be behind on the changes. And sometimes it's not the fast notes that drive the tempo, it is the slower notes. So ladies, I want you to really be in charge there. Do you know where I'm talking about? Okay, let's go back to figure 1. Sarah, I want to hear all those pizzas like you are a soloist, okay? Virtuosic, play them louder than you think you need to, okay? And let's see how that sounds, okay? Let's try right at 1. No. I need to hear like 10 times more, okay? Let's have Sarah lead this. Yes, okay, sorry. Yes, awesome. Let's do it again. Go on. Driving force, okay? So the top 3 voices, and this kind of diminished, whatever it is, I'm not good at theory. I want the first viola and the second cello, somebody's in tenor clef, okay, to really lead that dom, bom, 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 tempo-wise, sound-wise, character-wise, okay? You are lifting these guys up even though they're going down, okay? I would love to try figure 1 again because it was so gorgeous. And Shayla, is it?
Yes.
I find again that it's not quite behind, but when you have this here, sorry, is that you?
Yes.
I want you to get the let out. Be a little bit ahead, okay? Just nudge everybody. Let's try 1 again with Sarah leading that. So like horizontal, but still moving. And I know it sounds busy, but try to make it just like this ambient kind of, almost like very clear, but I don't want to hear perfectly in tempo. Like you've all made an agreement to lock in immediately and you're all just, you know you're gonna do it, okay? Let's go from 2. When you guys have the unison, is it two?
No.
I should know this because I have a score, but somebody's in tenor class, so it's throwing me off. Let's balance this a little better. So the two celli, I want you to be more. I would love to hear more violas. I want to hear more. Okay, in general, I think you can just play your heart out, okay? And I'm biased because I'm a violist, right? But I just, like, you can physically, I think that you can open up a little, like open your chest a little, pull your viola a little higher, and just, like, you have a lot of cool tunes in here. I think you can just sing them a lot more. The violins, you can be the least on that. You're going to be heard, you're the highest. And often when you balance volume, it fixes so many intonation problems. And I'm not even saying you have a ton, but just the overtones and just what rings and what sounds and what doesn't. Like balancing the volume will help. So let's try two. Second bar of two, lower three strings. I really want to hear this. Da, 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 da. Really go for it. So let's try figure three. I would love to hear it more, okay? I would love for you to pretend that you're the first cello here, and that's a solo for you. And I just want to hear what that sounds like, okay? So everyone at 3 again. Changing how people are feeling when they are listening. So like you're responsible for everybody's feelings here, okay? So it's a big responsibility and I know you can do it. So in general, I want to hear more from you and just like, it may look like nothing on the page, but I assure you it is something. Let's go from 4/4. Why don't you guys suggest a place, maybe within 8 measures? What is a good place to start? How are we on time? Sorry. Is it really? I'm so sorry. I'm like so involved.
Yes, it's great.
Do we have like 1 more minute?
Please do. I'm going to take these 4 though, just so we can come right up. So come on over so she can finish right there. Come on this way.
Let's, how about 4, how about, you guys suggest a place? 9 before 4? Okay. Sounds good. see piano, especially for you guys. I don't see piano in the